Chapter 066 The Five Great True Disciples. Splish splash, splish splash. One heavenly demon after another was poured into the Yellow Spring River, sifted and refined into pills. Fang Han's heart swelled with elation. Then he dispersed the serious smoke, walked step by step to the group of female disciples, sat cross-legged, took out an essence yuan pill and swallowed it, drank a few mouthfuls of water, then closed his eyes to regulate his breathing and rest his exhausted body. The danger had passed, and the female disciples dared not disturb him. Seeing his state, they knew Fang Han was severely drained of strength. After the essence yuan pill entered his body, a warm current rose from his lower abdomen. Fang Han circulated his qi and blood, channeling the warm current to every corner of his body. Gradually, his energy returned, the exhaustion faded, and he stood up. Brother Fang Han, you actually killed hundreds of heavenly demons. I'm afraid even the top 3 senior brothers and sisters on the mountain and river ranking do not have such great ability as you. One female disciple spoke when she saw Fang Han wake up, her tone full of praise. All of them were overjoyed, giddy with the relief of surviving a deadly disaster. I only pulled this off thanks to the power of the treasure vessel 7 Evils Gourd. If I only had an ordinary spiritual weapon, we would have been torn apart by heavenly demons by now. Fang Han patted the 7 Evils Gourd, unwilling to reveal his true strength, and attributed all the credit to the treasure vessel. This was actually the truth. Without the 7 Evils Gourd, even dozens of heavenly demons would have been a formidable foe, let alone hundreds. The 8 tones of the heavenly dragon only felled them so easily because the heavenly demons had already exhausted much of their strength after scattering the serious smoke. If not for that, Fang Han would only have managed to seriously injure them, leaving them enough strength to fly away and escape. When the female disciples looked at the 7 Evils Gourd, obvious envy appeared on their faces. Such a practical treasure vessel was rare even among true disciples. By the way, that sound art you just used, brother, which school does it belong to? It's so overwhelmingly powerful. I heard Senior Sister Long perform our Yuhua Sect's long song of righteous qi, and this doesn't seem to be our sect's art, does it? Su Yuera asked that. It was taught to me by a wandering expert before I entered Yuhua Sect. He never even told me its name. It's just a little secret of mine. I hope all senior sisters and junior sisters will not spread it around. Fang Han casually told a harmless lie. Of course we won't. Brother Fang saved our lives. We owe you such a great kindness. How could we ever reveal your secret? The female disciples nodded quickly. That would be utterly despicable. Even Grand Senior Sister Jialan would never forgive us for that. Grand Senior Sister Jialan? Fang Han asked that. Has Brother Fang never heard of East Lingxiao, West Jialan, North Yaoguang, South Wanluo, Central Tiandu? Seeing Fang Han's look of utter ignorance, Su Yuer smiled and explained, this refers to the 5 most powerful true disciples of our Yuhua sect, whose magical power dominates the world. Our Jialan Society's Grand Senior Sister Jialan lives on Jialan Peak in the west, so she is called West Jialan. Their magical power is even stronger than that of Yuhua Sect's Grand Elders. Among the 5, Jialan and Yaoguang are women, while Lingxiao, Wanluo, and Tiandu are senior brothers. All of them have a real chance of attaining immortality. I see. When Fang Han saw the reverent expression that unconsciously appeared on the female disciples' faces when they mentioned the 5 great true disciples, he understood that these 5 were truly extraordinary. Far more powerful than Xianxia and Jinshitai, even stronger than Fang Qingxue. But Fang Qingxue's progress is incredibly fast. Master Bai Haichan once told me she was at the 3rd level of the magical power realm, the Yuan Gang realm, and now she has already reached the 4th level, the Yin Yang realm. After her battle with the demon god, she comprehended many new mysteries. With her rapid progress, she will soon catch up to these 5. I wonder how Demon Commander Ying Tianqing compares to them. Probably they are around the same level of power. Fang Qingxue was not among the 5 top masters of the 5 directions, and Fang Han felt a faint twinge of discomfort. After all, the stronger Fang Qingxue was, the more she could protect him. His wings were not yet full, and he needed a powerful patron. Now all the heavenly demons here have been killed, but we should not act rashly. Let's rest here and recover our energy, because the entire demon battlefield definitely has far more heavenly demons than just these hundreds. If we run into another large horde of heavenly demons, it will be extremely dangerous. Suyuer and Yi Yu gave the order, then asked for Fang Han's opinion. You're right, we should rest first, but we cannot stay here long. The number of heavenly demons on the battlefield has increased drastically. We already faced such great danger, other disciples must be in even more peril. We are all disciples of Yuhua sect, we should save as many as we can. I have the 7 evils gourd to protect me, ordinary heavenly demons cannot harm me. Fang Han insisted on going to rescue other disciples. Now he had several capable new companions, plus the assistance of the Pine Wave Chain and Cloud Water Flute, 2 spirit weapons that specifically counter heavenly demons. If they were careful, they could kill many more heavenly demons. He also needed more heavenly demons to refine into pills anyway. Yin, how many heavenly demons did we capture just now? Do we have enough pills? We captured 413 heavenly demons just now, plus 5 heavenly demon leaders. That is enough to refine 520 pills. 10 Yiksha's need more than 30 pills each to evolve into Azuras. Subtract that, you will have less than 200 left. We need to kill more heavenly demons, the more the better. Got it. Even after knowing he would only have less than 200 pills left, Fang Han was still very satisfied with the total of over 500 pills. Inner sect disciples of Yuhua sect learned alchemy, but they usually only got a few pills per furnace, and they were not good medicines like essence yuan pills or fasting pills. At most they were low-grade pills like qi circulation pills. Even true disciples, who could refine good pills, only got a few per furnace. Over 500 pills was enough to drive any true disciple mad with greed. Only a Dao artifact level alchemy furnace could refine that many pills at once. Brother Fang Han is right. Now we have experience fighting heavenly demons, it will be much easier to rescue others. Besides, killing heavenly demons is great for tempering our mindset and spirit. It kills 2 birds with 1 stone. After thinking for a moment, the female disciples all agreed with Fang Han's plan. Everyone sat on the ground and rested for half an hour, until all of them were full of energy and fully recovered their strength, then stood up. Fang Han immediately waved out his serious smoke, forming a large smoke ball that wrapped around everyone, and flew swiftly at low altitude, only about 3 to 5 zhang above the ground, veering around any mountains they encountered. With so many people, he did not dare fly too high. If something went wrong and the serious smoke dispersed, everyone would fall to their deaths. To not die at the hands of heavenly demons but fall to death instead would be a wrong death even as a ghost. What they did not expect, however, was that right after they killed a group of 400 to 500 heavenly demons, they had already caught the attention of a certain powerful existence. On a tall mountain thousands of miles away, the great mighty virtue demon king stared intently in their direction. Then his pupils suddenly dilated, and the low-flying serious smoke ball appeared clearly in his vision. Die. The great mighty virtue demon king spat out a single word. His body shifted, left the peak, and flashed through the air like a phantom, leaving a string of residual shadows behind before disappearing into the distant sky. At Yuhua Sect's sky courtyard, an elder suddenly exclaimed in front of a huge mirror, "Who are these 9 disciples? They actually killed hundreds of heavenly demons. When did our Yuhua sect produce such a powerful outer sect disciple? What powerful treasure do they have?" On the huge mirror, hundreds of black dots representing heavenly demons were completely wiped out by 9 red dots, which were obviously Fang Han and the 8 female disciples of Jialan society. This year the heavenly demons have changed, and our Yuhua sect's disciples have also changed. Don't be surprised. These outer sect disciples are very capable. Maybe they borrowed a treasure from a true disciple. Oh no! There are thousands of heavenly demons over there. And, good heavens, a demon king. Just then, a fist-sized, pitch-black glowing sphere appeared on the mirror. thousands of heavenly demons were besieging a large cluster of disciples. And the 9 red dots representing Fang Han's group were already approaching the Demon King and the trapped cluster of disciples. Don't worry, Hu Tiandu and the others are already heading there. The Demon King is as good as dead. As the elder spoke, a long red ribbon appeared on the huge mirror. Its vast, righteous immortal chi shook these elders to their very cores.